Hey everyone, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do Lift and Sketch, the second lift of the month for May. Now, because I'm doing 30 days of sketches, we decided that we would just do 2 scrap lifts instead of adding an additional sketch because that's a lot of sketches. So this is the layout that I started with the day 16, if you remember that. And I created that layout, did some mixed media, and it just didn't really work. And so I wanted to go back and share with you how I created the mixed media part again. I know I shared part of it. I kept a little bit of it out, but I thought I would just go through. Now I'm using my watercolors and I'm picking 3 different colors in there. It's a brighter blue, a lighter kind of darker blue, and then a green. And together they make this just really pretty color mixed together. And at the moment, I'm trying to do a hexagon shape, which is what that day 16 was for. Of course, it doesn't actually turn out like that. And I go around and play and have some fun. And then to add in a little bit more color, you'll see that I also go ahead and add a little bit of my shimmers in, I believe it's the frostbite color, and I love that color. And my goal here was kind of to take those 3 main colors and just do make it different. I don't know how to explain it. Make one side more of the lighter blue, one more of the darker, and one more of the green. But then I went and took my paper towel and rolled over it, and it all got soaked up because I didn't wait long enough for it to be put into the paper. I'd used gesso, so of course you use a paper towel to soak anything up, and it all gets dried up like that. So I went over it again and all of that, and I'm showing you this is where day 16 was. I didn't like it. I'm like, nope, this isn't going to work. I try to fix it around, and you saw all this. It doesn't work. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this paper that I told you I'd find a way to use for today. And today's layout, I have been wanting to scrap lift this for quite a while. It's been sitting in my pins on Pinterest, and I just love it. So I went ahead, and it's something I had started. The anchor is something I had started a while ago, before I had even moved. So we're talking last summer. And I just never got around to this layout, and it kind of mixed and matched, and I was inspired by this layout to begin with, and so I just am using it for this. I got to pick this scrap lift, and that's the one that we're going to go ahead and use. I'm going to start by going ahead and just tracing the outline of the anchor and doing a little bit of stitching. I just wanted something to kind of help define the anchor so it looks like it had a nice resting spot. I was afraid it would look like it was floating if I just left it the way it was. And I used the same color teal that is in that pattern paper. Honestly, not sure where that pattern paper is from because it's been so long. And the original footage I had for how I created the anchor, it was lost. So I'm not exactly sure what this paper is, but it's a beautiful tealy blue color. And I just went ahead and used that. And it definitely helped anchor the anchor. I also had this beautiful piece of pattern paper that came in a 6x6 pad that I actually wasn't sure how I was going to use this. I was planning on using it, the backside of it, for white cardstock. But I felt like it's flowers, it's supposed to represent flowers and everything, but I felt like it kind of looked like the weeds and stuff you would find at the bottom of the ocean or whatever you have you. And so I went ahead and I fussy cut them all out. It took me a little while. They are very delicate. And I love the way that looks. I think it's really fun, and it turned out exactly how I was hoping it would. And I go ahead, and when I glue it down, I only glue a couple of them all the way down, and the rest I glue just the bottom down. That way they've got some dimension and they stick off the page like they're floating in the water. I thought that was really smart. And it all just mixes in perfectly with this photo of my son. And the photo was taken Canada Day last year, and he found this really cool log to stand on, and I just happened to catch this amazing shot. What you don't know and what you can't see is behind him is 1,000 people, and I just happened to get the right angle. And when I took the photo, apparently I had my camera on an angle, and I really loved this shot. It's one of my favorite photos. And I've really been dying to scrap lift this. And so I felt like an appropriate title would be Sail Away, because it's kind of like he's just off in his own little world. I haven't done the journaling yet, but I think I'll just kind of talk about, maybe not so much about the photo and the day, but like something else that just kind of, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I just love it. And then to kind of hone in on where he is, I went ahead and used this really cool frame. I do believe it is from the Summer Lights collection, and on it says Beach Babes. Well, obviously we are at the beach, but there's only him, and he wouldn't like it if I called him a beach babe. So I go ahead and I will find another sticker to put on top of that. And then as I was going about, Jackson has gotten into this phase where he comes with his little step stool and stands by me when I'm scrapping and tries to help. And I'm saying help in air quotes. And he happened to place this random red plus sign on my paper. And I kind of really love it. So I just let it be. And it's the only thing that is not kind of the greeny blue teal-y colors. But I don't know, there's something about it I really love, and the fact that he put it there. And so I'm going to go with it. I really enjoy that. And then I go through some of my sticker sheets trying to figure out what else I can add and what should go. I was thinking hot air balloons because, like, again, that would be kind of sailing away. It was the right color, but I couldn't make it work. And then at the very top, I didn't do mixed media up there, right? Because it was supposed to be blank. But it needed something. And so I just happened to have like a grayish toned pattern paper, 6x6 paper on my table at the time. And I just tore it and went ahead and used that up there. It's just a little something, and it just keeps it from being just completely white and blank and boring up there. So that was kind of just the perfect added little touch that I needed. And it is a little bit of an upper header or grounding spot up there. And I really, really love that. You can see the line in the middle, but you know what? It's fine. I don't worry about little things like that. And then I put the date on one of these little stickers that I found, and then I just put what beach we were at. And then here I happened to find my Summer Lights stickers. I don't have very many left, but I had a couple in silver, and I'm going to use one that says Surf's Up, and then one that I think says These Memories or something along those lines. And I love it. And then I also use from the Maggie Holmes line, which is where those little tabs came from. I use one of the teal things that say collect beautiful moments, because this is a very beautiful moment. And I love it. Off camera, I do add some sequins, and I just kind of put them through the leaves or whatever that you see there. And that is really all I do to it. My journaling is going to go by the plus sign, and that, yeah, so it was easy once I figured out what I was going to do. And I'm so happy that I was able to actually get this piece of paper, because I had done the mixed media and I really loved the way the mixed media looked. And though most of it's covered up, I'm just so glad that I was able to find a way to use it on a project, and quickly too, because I'm using it within the same month that I created it. So I just love it. I do apologize about the sound of my voice. You can hear I have a bit of the cold. Actually, I think it's the flu. So I do apologize if that about my lovely voice. Also, make sure that you are checking out Rachel's take and see what she does. She always makes amazing layouts, so I'm excited to see how she takes on this scrap lift. And next month we'll be back to just a normal one lift and one sketch. And I can't wait to share with you what we come up with for that as well. So here comes the look at my finished layout with the sequins and all of that. And I will see everybody tomorrow with another sketch video. Bye!